Okay, hi guys, I'm back, and in this video, I'm gonna be covering the study material.
Oh yeah.
अच्छा
Oh yeah. We just wanted to get an extra over.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, let's start. Okay, so कहाँ से start करेंगे? सबसे पहले the textbooks.
Yeah. Okay, so study like what materials you should have. Okay, so obviously
The essential ones.
The essential ones are the entry textbooks.
Yeah,
Six
six textbooks, physics, chemistry, bio. हर साल की एक होती है, which means 6 textbooks.
Yeah,
सही है?
like first year, second year, first year, second year, first year, second year of each subject.
और इन textbooks से आपको रट्टा लगाना.
Yeah.
सही है. बहुत ज़रूरी है रट्टा लगाना. You need to practice them. You need to read it again and again.
Wait,
and
let's just
again.
give a brief intro of like how to study each subject, approach each subject. Okay, so you have physics. In
Yeah.
physics, like we said in the many videos, do the example questions at the end of every chapter. Memorize them.
Yeah. Physics के लिए this is really necessary.
That's it
यानी
for physics.
आप बाकी subjects के end of chapter questions करें ना करें लेकिन physics के is really necessary.
Okay, another is कि suppose you have vectors. You know vectors?
Yeah.
Uska very complicated things. It's like it's very complicated in examples, and then you have your black box theory. All those things,
So,
like they're not in the paper. Like when you guys do your past paper, you guys would realize, oh shit, they don't really ask on this.
एक बात याद रखें 30 अगर questions होते हैं अगर physics के. Let's clear this exam pattern अभी इधर ही.
No.
No.
Yeah.
बचा के रखना है.
Yeah.
बचा के रखना है. सही.
Cause like we'll make a proper video on that.
Alright.
Only on the exam pattern. Yeah. So so you like black box theory. You just learn their concept, right? Just like get a brief understanding of what it is, okay? And yeah, do past papers to see if they're actually tested on and whether it's actually very important. What would you say?
I would say the same.
Yeah. So I think that's
के लिए numericals and past papers. क्योंकि
Yeah.
past papers से आपको आदत हो जाती
Just-
है कि how to calculate like really quick.
Yeah.
सही है. आपको the different values होती हैं sin 45.
just
sin
keep
cos
in
45,
mind that you would
याद हो
have
जाती है
you would
आपको.
have no calculator, so obviously the examiners know this as well, so they're gonna make questions based on this is fact.
stuff you can do.
Yeah,
सही है.
which is possible without a calculator.
Yeah. And क्योंकि calculator नहीं होता इसीलिए numericals आप पहले से करके रखें आपको values याद हो, it will be really easy for you. सही.
Okay, so
Chemistry.
that's physics. Okay, now chemistry.
Chemistry में what I felt was हमारे टाइम पे तो बहुत ही hard paper आया था.
Yeah,
I remember students scored I think 10 or 12 out of 30.
Yeah,
in
it was a
chemistry.
very hard paper.
So what they did was they gave values. They asked for values. For example, एक question आया था कि barium sulfate की solubility की value बताएं. You remember that? Seriously,
But,
ask yourself यानी आपके chemistry की किसी book में एक table बना हुआ है, उस table के अंदर एक BSO4 लिखा है, उसके आगे value लिखी है, आप याद करेंगे वो. But
then we
this
have
is what
to.
happens.
Yeah.
This is what happens. You just can't predict what can come in the paper or not.
So for A-level students, I think the most different thing was the organic chemistry part.
Yeah.
So like there's only
Yeah.
one way. Teach it to yourself.
Yeah.
I know organic chemistry.
First time I don't think so organic होती है. तो first year के syllabus से like try to go through really quick. सही
Yeah.
है. वो आप जल्दी से जल्दी ख़त्म करने की कोशिश करें. It's not easy, but you have to do it.
So that is chemistry. I know it's not much, but like there's nothing else more to say to this.
सही. And bio.
Biology. Okay,
The
so
most different thing.
the scariest thing
Yeah.
for I think A-level students when looking at the bio syllabus was the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom.
Animal kingdom,
I
plant
remember.
kingdom, plant families, fungi, viruses. नहीं.
Yeah.
नहीं याद भी नहीं
So,
मिला वो अभी.
what I did was you know how the botanical names, the common name, and the floral formula. What I did was I made a list on a different sheet of piece of paper, and I just wrote everything down and memorized it. Like I honestly spent hours memorizing it. I asked my siblings to test me, and that's what I did.
You know plant families का एग्ज़ाम के दिन तक मुझे मैंने बिल्कुल याद नहीं किया था. एग्ज़ाम से एक रात पहले आधे घंटे पहले my dad asked me a question about it. I didn't know. उन्होंने आधे घंटे में मुझे plant families याद कराया था. उसके 3 questions आए थे. So thank you पापा.
So yeah, so like okay, so this is the exam. I guess like just try to retain everything, try to memorize everything. Like okay, so you need 6 textbooks, there's this past paper, which I would recommend, which I use myself. It goes by the name of DOW Grads.
DOW Grads.
It has
It's a really good book.
it's a really
It's
good
not a book, it's just a question pool.
it has questions.
Yeah.
So it has all the NTS papers.
NTS पेपर्स प्रॉपर NTS पेपर्स आपको पिछले आई थिंक 2004 से लेकर अभी तक के सारे मिल जाएंगे
Yeah.
एंड जितना आप सॉल्व करें NTS की यानी सिर्फ डाओ के नहीं JSMU KMDC
Everything.
जाम शोर जो इंटीरियर सिंध की यूनिवर्सिटीज़ उनके DRE यूनिवर्सिटी इन सब के पेपर्स एंड जितना आप सॉल्व करें डजेंट मैटर आपको डाओ आना है कि कहाँ का प्लान है बट सबका पेपर इवेंचुअली सेम होता है
Yeah.
सो जितना सॉल्व
There's
करें
that.
फॉर यू
It's like about 500-600 rupees. So
Yeah.
do buy that. And
Worth
apart
all the
from
money.
yeah, it's worth the money. You need it.
Yeah.
It's an essential. So another thing you have to do is okay, everyone's like notes. What notes?
आई वुड रिकमेंड लेकिन अनीस हुसैन के मुझे याद है अनीस हुसैन की एक बुक आती है नोट्स की
With questions as well.
yeah with questions as well
For every chapter.
if you can get
Obtain that
from somewhere so it
From a
would be really
senior, from a neighbor, or if you can go to them directly and be like, okay, I'll pay the money. I don't want to join your classes.
good. and if they don't want to sell it to you you can just go to Urdu Bazaar udhar they sell it
Yeah.
Anis Husain ke papers this is there
Or you can ask a friend who goes to these centers and ask them, can I please have a photocopy?
अच्छा एक और बात फॉर इंटर स्टूडेंट्स इनके जो होते हैं ना एक प्रॉपर छोटी छोटी सी बुकलेट्स आती हैं हर सब्जेक्ट की आई थिंक कुछ
Notes?
नोट्स नहीं होते लाइक दे डिवाइड ऑल द कंटेंट इन द बुक्स इनटू एमसीक्यूज सो जितना आप सॉल्व करते जाएंगे आपको सब याद भी होता रहेगा इट्स देयर फॉर ए लेवल्स एज वेल कि यानी अगर आपने सब कुछ कर लिया है सो आई थिंक कितनी बुक्स होती हैं हर सब्जेक्ट के लिए कुछ 12 to 15 बुकलेट्स होती हैं छोटी छोटी उसमें चैप्टर्स कवर होते हैं सो I myself did not use it, but my friend did, and it was quite useful, to be honest.
So yeah, that's it. Oh yeah, and we just want to address this other thing about for the Punjab students.
students.
Okay, we get a lot of questions in the comment section from the Punjab students from the Punjab side asking us how can we apply for DOW.
Sadly, the thing is, for
Yeah,
Punjab
the
students,
system here is that you cannot apply unless you have a Karachi domicile.
Karachi domicile and PRC. So, if you have Karachi domicile and PRC, you can apply as a local.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I don't think so. You can apply.
I think for those in Peshawar, for those in Quetta, there are reciprocal
yeah,
seats.
क्वेटा के लिए बुलान मेडिकल की एक होती है पेशावर की भी आई थिंक
I
होती
think
है
एक दो seats हैं, they could do it.
एंड टीयर की होती है कुछ आई
Yeah.
थिंक 20 to 25 seats.
So
But I
unfortunately,
think
you guys have your
पंजाब में मेडिकल कॉलेजेस वैसे भी आई थिंक बहुत है लेकिन
Yeah.
मेरिट बहुत हाई होता है सो वी अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट यू गाइस आर गोइंग थ्रू राइट नाउ
Yeah.
बट सैडली द थिंग इज यू कैंट अप्लाई अनलेस यू आर लोकल
Another thing I want to say was that if you guys, if anyone who's watching this has been through the process in Punjab and
Yeah.
they're willing to make a video with us,
और just
just guide us, collaborate with us, do leave us a comment or
not comment just
DM us and direct
on-
message us on our
Insta.
Instagram.
So
Yeah,
Yeah.
and that's
we
it.
hope you like this video एक स्टडी मटेरियल के बारे में कौन सी बुक्स यूज़ करनी है maybe clears up all the confusions.
Along with this, there's another video we made on study material last
Yeah.
year, so do watch that
So do
too.
watch
We'll
that.
link it down below. So yeah, do follow us on all our Instagram pages.
Yeah, and
Make sure to like, share, subscribe,
that's it I think.
just study.